Right now at noon, city leaders are demanding that gun violence stop in Madison. This after an 11-year-old girl is shot yesterday. And Democrat Kelda Roys is already getting to work after winning the primary race for Wisconsin's 26th State Senate District. We'll find out what her priorities are.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Hay. Madison police are still searching for suspects after an 11-year-old girl was critically injured after being shot yesterday. Officers were called to East Washington Avenue just before noon for reports of shots fired. Police say multiple shots were fired from one vehicle to another, and an 11-year-old girl suffered a gunshot wound to the head and was taken to the hospital. Police believe the man driving the 11-year-old girl was the target. Police say today that the girl is still in critical condition. Madison police say there were 29 shots fired incidents in Madison in June and 44 last month, setting records for the department since they began tracking this statistic in 2016. There have been 143 shots fired incidents so far in 2020, which is an 88% increase over the first half of last year. 55 vehicles and residents have been hit by bullets, and 28 people have been injured during shootings, including Tuesday's victim. Now, local leaders are addressing the recent violence. Our Gabriella Becerra joins us now from Penn Park with their plan to move forward from this. Gabby?
Well, Mark, we've been hearing Interim Chief Vic Wall talk about that staggering increase in gun violence in our city for the past couple of weeks now. And now community leaders are stepping out to stop the violence. This morning, we heard from Council President Sherry Carter and other community leaders who call this a pandemic of gun violence. Carter says these shootings are paralyzing the city as it's affecting the entire community, with innocent people getting caught in the crossfire. Carter says the city won't tolerate this behavior.
But for those choosing to continue the pattern of violence and gun violence, rest assured, as president of the Common Council, along with my fellow councilmen, we will back law enforcement on their investigation to hold you accountable for the gun violence.
Carter says these services, resources, and opportunities will be coming soon to help keep the youth from going down the path of violence. But these leaders say this isn't an issue that we can just focus on after someone gets struck in the crossfire. This is something that city and county leaders need to come together on and focus on getting resources for these kids to stop the violence.
Gabriella live in Penn Park. Thank you. Police have arrested a suspect after a report of an armed robbery in Sun Prairie. Police were called to 1310 Park Circle in Sun Prairie early this morning for a report of an armed robbery. Officers say 4 men with handguns robbed several victims. Officers attempted to stop one of the suspected vehicles when it took off and continued into Madison on East Washington Avenue, driving at more than 100 miles per hour on 2 rims. The Sun Prairie police stopped the pursuit, and Madison officers found the suspected vehicle on East Wash. A pistol stolen out of a Madison home was found inside the vehicle. Sun Prairie Police has a person of interest in custody at the Dane County Jail. One of the 2 Wisconsin girls who repeatedly stabbed a classmate because she believed a fictional horror character named Slenderman would attack her family if she didn't kill the girl has lost an appeal. Morgan Geyser was 12 at the time of the attack in 2014. She argued that the case belonged in juvenile court, but Wisconsin's 2nd District Court of Appeals disagreed, ruling today that the Waukesha County Circuit Court correctly kept the case in adult court. Geyser's attorney had argued that she should have been charged with attempted second-degree intentional homicide, which would have placed the case in juvenile court. Let's head to the weather center now. Meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your first warn forecast. Pretty nice day out there.
Blue skies. We're keeping that around today. Temperatures will be a couple degrees warmer, but we're still feeling absolutely amazing outside. Here's a live look towards the west right now from our station camera. The Edgewater shows you the blue skies too. We're at 79 degrees. Winds are out of the south and southeast at 9 miles per hour. Dew points are in the upper 50s, so there's a little bit of moisture that you're starting to feel, but it shouldn't impact you all that much. 79 for Janesville as well. Lone Rock at 81, Boscobel at 83. That's about where I'm expecting those high temperatures today. No showers or thunderstorms are over southern Wisconsin as of now, but there is this complex of showers and storms just throughout parts of southeastern Minnesota, south of the Twin Cities. That's been moving along over the past couple of hours very slowly. My expectation is that this falls apart as it begins to move into Wisconsin. There's not a lot of support in the atmospheric environment to sustain that little cluster of showers and thunderstorms there. That being said, as we look ahead, look for those temperatures topping out as right as I said, 83 degrees. We'll cool down into the upper 70s later on this evening before those lows are right around 60 tonight, Mark.
And less humidity. That's nice.
Less humidity. We're keeping it for now.
All right. Thank you, Chris. We'll see you in a few minutes. Kelda Roys is already getting ready to work after winning the primary race for Wisconsin's 26th state Senate district last night. With no Republican challenger to face in the November election, Democrat Roys has all but won the position. The seat has been held by Democratic Senator Fred Risser, the longest-serving state or national lawmaker in U.S. history since 1963. 6 other candidates were vying for Risser's open seat. Roy says her first order of business is getting the coronavirus under control.
As a parent, we need to have schools open. We need to save small businesses that are hurting. And the only way that's going to happen is if we really focus on public health and ensuring that we can get coronavirus under control like most of the other countries in the world have done.
Roy says the mask mandate is essential and testing and treatment should be available throughout the state. The Madison City Clerk says that voter turnout for the Madison area was almost 39%. Joe Biden will make his first appearance with Kamala Harris since announcing her as his running mate. The Biden-Harris campaign released a new video this morning showing the moment when Biden asked Senator Harris to join his campaign. She also detailed her biography as the daughter of immigrants from Jamaica and India and her record as a senator and prosecutor. President Trump responded to the pic Tuesday by slamming Harris's questioning of Justice Brett Kavanaugh and her attacks on Biden during the Democratic primary debates. Wisconsin is close to reaching almost 62,000 positive coronavirus cases. Right now, there are 1,013 reported deaths in the state. About 15%, or 9,300 cases, remain active, and over 51,000 cases have recovered. 2 of the 5 major college athletic conferences have postponed their fall seasons because of coronavirus concerns. But another top conference, the Big 12, released its schedule today, indicating it will play. The decision comes as the U.S. COVID-19 death toll rises to more than 164,000. Danya Bacchus reports from Los Angeles.
The Big 10 and Pac-12 are sacking their fall college football seasons because of coronavirus.
There are just too many uncertainties to feel comfortable from a medical standpoint to proceed forward.
One concern is a heart condition, potentially linked to COVID-19, called myocarditis, that a few college athletes have reportedly developed.
When you're talking about the health and frankly, the lives of 18, 19, 20, 21, 22-year-olds, you just cannot take that risk.
The postponed season is a big disappointment for businesses that rely on college football. Here in Pasadena, restaurants were looking forward to the tens of thousands who come to the Rose Bowl Stadium each game.
Just one more added to the list of less economy for our city.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis came out in favor of fall sports, even as the state reported 276 COVID-19 deaths Tuesday, its highest daily total.
To take away that season would be short-circuiting the dreams that so many of our student athletes have worked for.
As schools nationwide struggle with reopening plans, one of the largest school districts in New Jersey voted to hold all classes remotely in defiance of state orders.
It became fruitless to continue to try to do what was impossible.
And nursing homes are seeing a spike of coronavirus cases in their facilities.
We're now getting pretty close to the same numbers of new cases in nursing homes that we were experiencing at the highs in the spring.
More than 1/4 of all COVID-related deaths in the U.S. are linked to nursing homes. Danya Bacchus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And Nebraska's head football coach, Scott Frost, said that he would be open to playing football in another conference this season. But the Big Ten commissioner said that he will not let that happen. A major oil spill is taking place just off the coast of Mauritius, which is in East Africa. More than 250,000 gallons of oil began leaking from a Japanese oil tanker last month after it hit a coral reef, slowly losing 1/4 of its cargo. While the leak has been stopped, officials now fear the ship could break apart, dumping the remaining oil into the sea. Workers continue to pump off the rest of the fuel, nearly 500,000 gallons. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
How can you get dinner on the table in less than 30 minutes for only pennies a serving? Grab your chopsticks and stick around, and we'll show you.
Experience handcrafted and hand-finished furniture by genuine Amish craftsmen at Wanakee Furniture ETC, featuring hardwood made in the USA home furnishings by Simply Amish and other great brands you can trust.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
What if I told you sometimes nursing homes don't provide the right kind of care, and it can result in abuse and neglect for your loved ones?
Really? How do I find out what's going on?
Call Bowler and Vaughn.
We'll help you find the answers you need and deserve.
The time is right to do something nice for your home. Why not replace your gutters with LeafGuard, the only gutter system that has earned the Good Housekeeping seal of approval? Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. LeafGuard's patented one-piece seamless design keeps leaves and debris out, which means no more clogs, guaranteed. LeafGuard carries a lifetime warranty, so your home's foundation will be protected forever, and our customers couldn't be happier.
They're the best. I don't have to worry about the gutters getting clogged up with the seeds, the branches, the dirt, the roof sheddings, and it's just one less worry for me.
And right now, save big on your new LeafGuard brand gutter system and get some incredible extras. Order now and save 75% on installation labor, get free financing for a year, and a $100 Visa gift card. Call to set up your free estimate today.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
She was the most welcoming person you could ever imagine. Her home was the safe place. It was difficult to comprehend how quickly everything kind of spiraled downwards. We didn't even know that she had COVID till a week later in her passing. The president made a huge mistake in downplaying this virus. There was a lack of leadership, a lack of responsibility, and a lack of resources. I felt like our elderly have not been a priority for this administration, that they don't matter. And I feel like my grandmother didn't matter. The last time I saw my grandmother, we weren't going to be allowed in the hospital. We asked if we could video chat her, and everyone could say a little something. We gathered as a family, we prayed. But the fact that she was alone, it just breaks my heart.
Rest comfortably with brands you can trust at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Create a unique and stylish room with made-in-the-USA products from companies like Smith Brothers of Bern. Select from a wide variety of sofas at a great price.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
If you're looking for a budget-friendly dinner that you can have on the table in less than 30 minutes, then you're going to love the Veggie Pack fried rice that we're making today. You can even add your own touches to it to make it your very own. We start by scrambling a couple of eggs. Once they're done, we'll set them aside to cool. In the same skillet or wok, we'll add a little oil and some fresh garlic, along with some thawed peas and carrots. Once they heat through, we'll add some cold-cooked long-grain rice and a bit of soy sauce. This is a great way to use up that leftover rice. And the trick to a good fried rice is to make sure you start off with cold rice. That way the rice won't clump together. While that's cooking, we'll chop up our scrambled eggs and add it back to the skillet. If you want, you can even add some leftover cooked chicken, shrimp, or steak. You get the idea. Top it off with a few sliced scallions, and you've got yourself a fried rice that's as good or even better than Chinese takeout. It's a great budget-friendly dinner or a simple side dish. The recipe for our chopstick veggie fried rice is online now, so you can make it as soon as tonight. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a fake-out, takeout way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, guys, thank you. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, a sunny and warm afternoon across southern Wisconsin, but we could see some thunderstorms this weekend. Meteorologist Chris Reese has your first alert forecast ahead at noon.
Joe Biden says,
if you elect me, your taxes are going to be raised, not cut.
That means middle-class families, small businesses, and seniors pay higher taxes. It's the biggest tax increase in history.
Citizenship for 11 million undocumented folks.
That means 11 million illegal immigrants competing for American jobs, eligible for free health care, Social Security, and Medicare. America can't afford Joe Biden.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message. Hi, I'm Brian from McGann Furniture in Baraboo. At McGann's, our #1 priority is treating our customers right. We want your shopping experience to be fun and informative, so you have all the information you need to make smart choices. We're shoppers too, and we believe in treating our guests like family. We always have and always will. Discover the difference at McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo. You'll be so glad you did.
Great decision on your new windows. Buy one, get one won't last long.
Have you always been so passionate about windows?
Felco's buy one, get one free windows is totally rad. Felco's energy-efficient windows are a must in every home. So hurry, call now.
You could say that.
Buy one window, get one free, and get no interest for 1 year.
Buy one, get one free, and soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Felco.
When a student falls behind, a good teacher helps them catch up. A bad president would tie their hands, like Joe Biden would. Even with hundreds of public schools closed indefinitely, Biden opposes emergency parental choice grants, preventing parents from choosing options like private tutoring or charter schools if their public school is closed. A lost year is unacceptable, but 4 under Biden, that's a lost generation. Club for Growth Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
They put their blood, sweat, and tears into raising prized livestock. So News 3 Now's not letting this year's county fair cancellation spoil the show. 4-H kids step into the ring for our blue ribbon judges during Fair Week on the next Live at 4. Teens preparing and applying for college this year will face added challenges. Find out what your kids can do right now to help set them up for the future.
We have seen things that are new that students can do that can impact their community.
On the next News 3 Now this morning. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's take a look at Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial is up 214 points. The NASDAQ up 213. The S&P 500 up 42. A good day so far on Wall Street. Let's check in now with Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee and the farm numbers. Hi, Pam.
Hi there. Actually, I'm amazed that I've got bright numbers today, too, with those kinds of rallies on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, because normally when we get a World Ag Supply Demand Report like we did today, we normally start falling apart. Today, the phrase is sell the rumor, buy the fact. So what we learned today, the World Ag Supply Demand Report did find we are going to have some record numbers out there as far as corn and soybeans are concerned. Now, keep in mind, these numbers were gathered as of August 1st and do not take into account the damage done on Monday by that severe storm that hit states like Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, even Wisconsin. They are now estimating that in Iowa alone, we've got 10 million acres of cropland that has been damaged some way or somehow by that storm event on Monday. So we're still not sure what's happening there. But World Ag Supply and Demand Report said 181.8 bushel to the acre on average is the yield they're projecting. That's better than 3 bushel higher than their last projections in July. Looking at a 278 million bushel increase in the corn crop this year. Soybeans, same trend. 53.3 bushel to the acre on average. That's up 3.5 bushel compared to their July estimate. World Ag Supply Demand Report isn't just about corn and beans. They also project milk. They say that in 2020 we will see more milk production than 2019, but it's more per cow production versus the number of cows that we've got out there. The all milk price for milk in 2020, $17.95 a hundredweight. That's all milk, not taking into account the cheese premium that we sometimes see in Wisconsin or this latest producer price differential. For 2021, the milk price is actually projected to go down $17.05 a hundredweight. Today in Chicago, barrel cheese gained 2 cents on 13 trades to $146.5. 40-pound block cheese up 2.5 at $160.5 on 4 trades. And AA butter, that actually went down 4 3/4 cents today to $147.5 on 9 trades. All those numbers as far as trades, Mark, that's a lot of activity for the market in a day. But again, like I said, when you get these World Ag Supply Demand Reports coming in, everybody and their brother wants to get in on the action, you know what I mean? And by tomorrow, they'll forget our name. I got a feeling.
Well, certainly enjoying the farm kids on the 4 o'clock news.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to the one today. Katie and her pig. Don't miss it. Coming up in the 4 o'clock hour.
All right. Thanks, Pam. We'll see you later. Here's Chris with your forecast.
We're always focused on 3 things you need to know in the world of weather, right? Well, one thing is for sure, the rest of this week will absolutely be pleasant. Quiet weather is expected. Humidity does return, though, as we move into the weekend, along with a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms as we move into your Saturday. Here's the setup right now. We're always curious what makes the weather what it is. High pressure is in control right now. This is the reason we are blue, but then you have the stationary front just back towards the south that's keeping all the humidity in the showers and thunderstorms at bay. Right here, we do have this area of low pressure over parts of the Dakotas. The leading edge of that stationary front that's really not moving much, that's sparked off the showers and thunderstorms that you see over parts of Minnesota right now. While that will likely impact northern parts of Wisconsin because of the high air or high pressure and the drier air that we have in place, that'll likely begin to fall apart as it inches closer on. So I'm not expecting anything in the way of showers or thunderstorms, but we may see some added cloud cover, especially as you look off towards the north as we move in through the rest of this afternoon and evening. But for now, skies are absolutely clear. In fact, there's not a cloud in this shot right now. 79 is our temperature. Winds coming out of the south and southeast at 9 miles per hour. That's because our high pressure is over Michigan. The winds rotate clockwise around that, so we're starting to get in on a wind that's going to warm us up by a couple degrees each and every single day. 79 is our temperature in Janesville right now. Madison, of course, I just said it. We're at 79 as well. 80 for Watertown. The Dells coming in at 79. And then back across the Driftless region, those temperatures are just a couple degrees warmer. 83 in Boscobel right now as well. Here's how things begin to warm up for us throughout the rest of the afternoon. We'll add about 4, maybe 5 degrees to where we are right now. So expect those highs right around 83 for us in Madison. Tonight, we cool down to 60. There may be a little bit of cloud cover that tries to sneak its way on in, but tomorrow we're doing more of the same. Those temperatures top out into the low to mid 80s with more sunshine. Then we start to move into Friday. By Friday, you might begin to notice just a smidge more in the way of humidity, but we're still going to be seeing those winds coming off the lake. The next true rain chance comes our direction into Saturday. By Friday night, we're going to see a front just back towards the north and west. It'll likely have a line of showers and thunderstorms on it. That slowly pushes towards the south and east, but there's not going to be a ton of moisture for it to work with. Our humidity will not be creeping up as much this week as perhaps what we saw last week. So chances for scattered showers will exist Saturday afternoon, but I'm not expecting a washout at all. What that chance of showers is leading into, though, is a push of cooler air that we're going to see. This is Monday next week. You see that northwesterly flow, and you see what's being tapped into Canada. That pushes on in here for a couple days next week, and this is the reason that 6 to 10 day outlook is one that features below normal temperatures for about the eastern 2/3 of the country. It's been a while since we've seen true below normal temperatures like this. That being said, I said it yesterday, we did trend those temperatures downward just a little bit as we move into next week. 78 for Monday. By Wednesday, we're talking highs right around 76 degrees, but we're going to be watching these numbers closely to see if we have to trend them downward even more. Perhaps. Those overnight lows looking to be into the mid, perhaps lower 50s as well.
Going downhill.
Hey, I've seen some trees. So I don't know what kind of energy they're trying to bring into the mix, but I've seen some red trees already around here.
Probably not feeling well.
Yeah, with all the dry air.
All right, Chris, thank you. Ahead on News 3 Now at noon, there is only one Blockbuster store left in the United States. We'll tell you how it's being used. That's coming up next.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. With honesty you can trust to deliver quality products and workmanship, dedicated to being the best. RHD Plumbing now offers complete bathroom and kitchen remodeling, the best plumbers, and everything else you need to finish your dream project. For your home or business, get the job done right the first time, with no surprises. With the reliable, honest, and dedicated plumbing professionals of RHD Plumbing, proudly serving all of Dane County.
wouldn't pour OJ this way. And you don't have to pour paint this way either. Try Dutch Boy Platinum Plus paint in the twist and pour container with a built-in spout. Easy to hold, open, and pour.
Right now at Menards, get 11% off everything, including Dutch Boy paint.
Today we're facing a serious threat. We have to meet it as one country. Numbers don't lie. Infection rates are now going up in more states than they're going down. We gotta fight this together. Wear a mask. Keep your distance. Limit the size of crowds. It may be inconvenient. It may be uncomfortable, but it's the right thing to do as an American. We need a president who will level with the American people. President will tell us the unvarnished truth. President will take responsibility instead of always blaming others. President will listen to the experts, follow the science, allow them to speak. President will lead, be an example for the nation. We have to do all we can to keep our fellow Americans safe and healthy. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Wouldn't it be nice to not have to deal with your messy gutters anymore? Leave that nasty chore in the rearview mirror with a new Leaf Guard gutter system. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how Leaf Guard's patented design keeps leaves and debris out so you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. And now is the best time to get Leaf Guard. Order now and save 75% on installation labor, free financing for a year, and a $100 Visa gift card. Call to set up your free estimate today.
Well, remember Blockbuster? There's one left. The independently owned store is in Bend, Oregon, and it's teamed up with Airbnb for a super cool experience. For 3 nights only, people can book it for an overnight sleepover like none other, transporting you back to the 1990s. It's been temporarily converted into a makeshift living room with a pull-out couch, a 90s-era chunky big screen TV, and VCR and 90s decor. You have all the store's videos at your disposal, and you also get free pizza, soda, popcorn, and candy, all for $4 a night. That's 1 cent more than the cost of a rental. The catch? You have to be a resident of Deschutes County out in Oregon. That's kind of cool, though. All right, here's Chris. One final check of the forecast.
Well, there's my vacation plan. I've been wanting to go to Oregon anyway. Well, all right. There we go. As we go through the rest of this afternoon, temperatures will remain to stay into the 80s for highs. Skies stay blue as well. We'll see a couple more clouds into your Thursday, then by Friday, there's a small chance of a shower or a thunderstorm in the afternoon. But I'm watching Saturday into Sunday for the best chance to see those showers and storms. We're cooling down next week. The Wasp is back.
Oh, my goodness.
Enjoy that.
Have a great afternoon. Be safe out there. We'll see you back here at 4.